Good morning, everyone. This is Janita Mason. I'm the medical director and founder of the Biosanctuary. In this video, I'm going to share the Biosanctuary's food ethics, my medical model's food ethics. I practice it, I have for decades. I encourage my patients and the public, everyone I educate, to practice it. And of course, it's what we practice during the 7-day treatment cycles. So here we go. No dairy, no grain, and no sugar, no exceptions, okay? Not even organic grain. Grain has a ton of mold and fungus on it, and go figure, mold and fungus infections are epidemic today. You cannot get rid of your inflammation, brain fog, all the things that mold toxicity causes while you're eating it, okay? You have to eliminate from your diet. Buckwheat and wild rice are not grains, so you can enjoy those, okay? Fill that part of the plate. You want to eat 2 meals, 2 satiety a day. All organic, grass-fed meats, food with ethics, okay? That's why we call it a food ethics program. You want to have heirloom vegetables as much as you can. You want to shop at small, like farmers markets. You want to try and stay away from the chain stores because they're buying from Mexico and all other kinds of places. And when you consider that all food, all produce that comes over the border has to be sprayed at the border, it's not organic anymore, okay? So keep that in mind, all right? So you want to have 2 tablespoons of fermented veggies with every meal, and you want to have 2 to 4 ounces of what we call the blended salad, which you do, and you can make it in bulk and just defrost as you use it. You take 10 to 13 vegetables and a green apple. Apples have a ton of bacterial diversity. And you blend that together, you add your salt and pepper, whatever kind of dressing that you like, and you have 2 to 4 ounces of that with each meal, because that 2 to 4 ounces provides it's a natural multivitamin, mineral and vitamin. It has all the enzymes that you need to digest that meal. And also, you know, the healthy bacteria diversity, that's what you want for your immune system. So that's keeping your immune system alive. It's boosting your immune system and helping you stay alive in these days, okay, days and times. So practicing this, and of course the 3 ounces of natto. Natto, and you have to make it yourself. There's no natto on the shelf I looked. That's organic, and anything that's made in a factory, it doesn't have the filters that you can exercise when you're purchasing your organic soybeans and your natto kinase and making it yourself, okay? And none of it that I could find, it was organic even. And if it's not organic, it's been genetically modified, as 99% of soy in the United States that's grown is, right? So it's not the medicine that the clinical trials and everything have proven with. It's not the same product that's been proven to denature the spike protein. And let me make a point, a very clear point. Vaxxed or not, you have to include proteolytic enzymes such as found in natto in your diet daily. I have never been vaxxed, and I tested positive, very high, for spike protein, okay? The spike protein, and I got rid of it, of course, but the spike protein rides on the virus. You catch the virus. Your body expels the virus. You recover from the virus, hopefully. But the spike protein stays and is proven, it's a fact, to replicate in you. So keep that in mind. You are not safe from what is actually causing the recorded daily deaths and metabolic disorders and all of that. So please take that fact seriously. If you have a spike protein load, it is compromising your immune system, and it's just underneath the hood. It also costing you a lot of energy. People are experiencing extreme fatigue, but it is underneath the hood every single day, replicating, and will end up in some metabolic disorder, disease, heart attack, clot, death. Okay, so please take that fact seriously. So, what do you get from this very simple diet? So you have the natto, the blended salad, and the fermented veggies with every meal. And you want your meals to be colorful and diverse as well, okay? So you don't just do that 3 thing, the steak and potatoes and the salad. Don't do that. You want to have a colorful, you know, nuts, seeds, just, you know, whatever you like. I eat charcuterie style, but have some diversity on your plate as well. Your plate should be colorful, okay? So what do you get when you eat like this? So 2 meals a day, at least 4 to 6 hours apart. What happens, and this is nutritional ketosis. You will be in ketosis about 16 to 17 hours for every 24 hours. 16 to 17 hours a day. Because you're eating 2 meals a day. Your body will completely digest carbs and break down proteins and whatnot within about 2 hours, hour and a half, 2 hours. It will start, then it starts working on fats for energy, right? And that's how you digest fats. When you snack, the body stops, the body goes after the easy stuff, right? So once your body is satisfied with some energy, with the carbohydrates of the snack, you stop breaking down and utilizing fats, right? You need to force your body, and that's when the hunger will start, all right? But you train your body for 2 meals a day, no lemon and water, nothing, no carbs, nothing in between your meals, all right? Your body is not a 24/7 food processor. You're not meant to eat all day. In fact, you're meant to be empty most of the day, okay? And so now when you do this, once the body's done digesting, in fact, about the time it goes after the fats, it will actually start going through and cleaning up your gut. The enzymes and all, it's looking for food, it's looking for energy. It will start in all of its eternal wisdom cleaning you out, and it will kill, it will consume the harmful bacteria, the mold, the food, the fungus, because your body in its infinite wisdom knows the difference between food, between what it can eat and what it cannot, such as organs, okay? So the natural cleansing way, and also when your body stops having to digest, that's where the energy kicks in, all right? And then you'll start experiencing high levels of energy and sleeping much better as well. And do not eat at least 2 hours before going to bed. That's an absolute. If you're digesting while you're asleep, you're not going to get good sleep, and you won't wake up light and bright and ready to roll, okay, with a clear head, all right? So, so the natural cleansing way, that cleans you out. That's the 5-star human car wash right there. It cleans you out, and now your energy is for you and what you want to do during the day, not digesting, all right? And also when you're eating and snacking all day, your body loses its digestive fortitude very quickly, and then things aren't digested properly, they're not completely digested, and they hang out in the colon and the intestines, creating mucoid plaque, toxicities, you're literally rotting inside. In fact, that's exactly what's happening to people. There's no better word. You're rotting inside when this starts to develop. So, and that's when you start getting the gut disorders, all right, and IBS and all the many other things that people are suffering today. Also, your pancreas is given a rest, right? So when your pancreas is not expected to be producing enzymes all day to help you digest snacks and Cokes and all this other stuff, it can build up its digestive fortitude, right? It can build up the enzymes and everything for the next meal. So now your gut's going to be empty, nice and cleaned out. You're going to have enzymes, you know, packed, pancreas packed with the ability to create the enzymes for your next meal, and you're going to digest so much better. In fact, probably perfectly, because that's what the body is designed to do. And you will experience keto throughout the day. Once that meal is digested, and you train your body to go right into ketosis, it takes a little while, maybe a week or 2 for that hunger to go away, that false hunger. It's syndrome X, insulin resistance hunger. That's a false hunger. You do not need that much. People eat way too much, way too much. In fact, I think food is the #1 addiction, and I think we all know that that's true. And you will experience keto throughout the day. It's immune enhancing, an immune enhancing ketosis, ketogenic diet, because you get to eat all the carbs you want. You're not carb restricted, okay? That's how you do it. 2 meals a day, not 3, digesting all day, all right? You've trained your body in between those 2 meals. When you go empty, your body is trained now to break down fats for energy, okay? That's how it's done, and you can have all the veggies that you want. All the fruit in the morning is best. Save your fruit, you know, the fruits that you like for the morning, for the breakfast meal. And so now, you know, you've got that gut diversity that you need for your immune system. You know, the standard ketogenic diet is no good for the immune system. And what do we need most as a health aspect of our body? We need a healthy immune system, all right? You'll have high stable energy. And also, by the way, I do have a link at the Biosanctuary.com, what I call the bright and shiny diet. It's actually Kirlian photography of the aura of vegetables and fruits that, you know, you want to lean toward the fruits and vegetables that have the highest auric value, which is the hydrogen release, the aura, the energy coming off of the plant. And of course, it's not you are what you eat what you are, okay? You are like being, you are energy, right? So when you consume energy, those foods with the highest amount of energy, it's going to provide you with the most energy, right? And please do not chew gum. Gum chewing, many people don't know this, is gum chewing actually keeps the pancreas working all day. It depletes your enzymatic stores, you know, the enzymes that are supposed to be saved for the meals that you eat, okay? So please stop chewing gum to improve your digestion and overall health. So what is this diet going to do for you? It is the #1 health provider on the planet, okay? But the highlights, all right? Everything is going to improve, everything, and your longevity and your vitality, all of it's going to improve. But here's some specifics. Brain fog goes away. The inflammation goes away, the brain fog goes away. Brain fog, I really don't like the term because really what it is technically, it's early onset, it's developing neurodegenerative disease, because when you have chronic brain fog, it means that your brain is not getting circulation, it's inflamed, right? So areas of your brain are being shut off from blood. So that means it's being shut off from oxygen, nutrients, hydration, water. And when that's happening, also that area that's inflamed cannot expel toxins, right? So that's advancing, that's accelerating neuron death. That is early onset neurodegenerative disease. I don't even want to use the word early because you shouldn't suffer it at all for the entirety of your life. Just take good care of your brain. So it's going to get rid of brain fog, it's going to get rid of inflammation, all gut disorders, because your body's going to heal itself. You let it go empty, and the body goes into healing mode. Eating up all that junk and stabilizing things and making sure that the pancreas has time to build up the enzymatic fortitude for the next meal. You're a clean running machine, all right? And metabolic disorders go away, and a big one, improves, regulates, and balances hormones, all right? Your neuroendocrine system can balance out. And also with the fats in your diet, and don't be shy with your fats. People lose weight, even people that want to lose weight, eating to satiety, those 2 meals a day, that's what I mean by we don't diet. Everyone knows that diets don't work, okay? Besides, we're not supposed to be thinking that way anyway. Sit down and enjoy your meal, okay? And don't think about portions, eat until you're satiated. But anyway, so when you regulate your body, when you take control, your mind over the elements, okay? Not the elements, not the beast telling the mind what to do, the mind telling the elements what to do. What happens is your neuroendocrine system can start running smooth again and balancing. Everything starts stabilizing when you're not eating whatever you want all day long and taxing your system like that and taxing your energy. The body, again, was not meant to digest all day long. And also, you know, I'm not asking people because as you practice this diet, your hunger will actually begin to match your activity level. So that's really important to understand. You have to get out of the way. You have to stop assaulting the body with too much food, with drugs, with cokes, all this stuff. Get the bad stuff out, put only the good stuff in at the right times of the day, and your body will heal itself. The physician and the physician and the pharmacist will awaken, and the body will do what it's been doing for millions of years and heal, okay? So that is the Biosanctuary's food ethics, and I will be back with another lecture that we provide at the Biosanctuary in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.